Hi, I'm Don Neviser, certified life coach and two-time award-winning author, and I want to talk about respecting your true self. It's natural to want to interact with others and be liked, but we may not always be our best ally when interpreting how others view us and our subsequent reactions, even though many times we're liked more than we think. When interacting with others, we draw from a variety of past experiences depending on context. But when our self-perception is tarnished by negative experiences and input, external or internal, it's common to project these views into the eyes of others and then react negatively toward them. And many people simply respond in kind, which merely confirms the negative projections and that we are indeed unlikable. Perceptual bricks in a completely self-created and perpetuated emotional prison. I myself have always been a deep feeler. I was a kid with his heart in his sleeve, not realizing until much later what a blessing it is to feel so deeply. And I've always been very outgoing too, but in my youth was doing more than just being friendly. My dad did a lot of good, but had abandonment and self-worth issues from his youth. And though very successful, his gaps within were never filled because he spent his entire life trying to prove himself or play show and tell. And my being such a deep-feeling boy, especially back at a time when boys weren't expected to feel that much, was just an embarrassing sign of weakness and stupidity. He could be hard on all of us, but maintain a certain amount of doubt for my potential because of that, saying things like I didn't have what it takes to be successful, or I wasn't sure if girls could ever like me because I'm nothing special. But you know what? Many, many times while hearing such comments and remarks, I just knew that there was a brighter light in me that I found comforting. My mom was supportive, but limited. So I just began reaching out to others for positive interactions and feedback. You know, I was a kid in line, talking, joking, hugging people, and the first to say hi in the street. And the only reason I was able to do that is because I was naive about caring what others thought of me. As I grew, I created my own sense of approval and acceptance, and at one point realized what that light deep within me was. True Don. As time went on, I continued mindful efforts to reunite with my true self, and eventually realized that the more comfortable I became with myself, the more comfortable others were around me. That genuinely bearing your true self naturally connects with and brings out the true self of others. That the greatest way to improve how you are perceived is to set the standards within first, but not with arrogance, okay? When I did merge with True Don with the help of a great therapist, I was finally able to really appreciate and enjoy both my true inner essence and the gift of life far more deeply, as well as love and respect others on much deeper levels too. I know all too well how hard it can be to make changes to internal realities built from emotion and perception, especially since we all create comfort zones as emotional foundations of predictability. But many comfort zones are simply familiar, and hell itself can be all too familiar. And when comfort zones are built behind walls of defense, one may never know what he or she is truly capable of feeling and experiencing in life. The inner truth is the depth and quality to which you can genuinely connect within determines the depth and quality of your heart and your life through being able to live truthfully and connect more deeply with others and yourself. You know, it never hurts to now and then take a step back from the norm of thought and perspective to try and understand your true level of inner clarity and unity. I mean, how often do you or have you ever truly listened or acknowledged the voices in your heart? You know, why not give yourself some time to bask in the light of your true inner essence without judgment or condemnation? Try being your best friend and treat yourself accordingly. After all, not too many people are going to be too much closer to you than you, right? And let your inner light shine outwardly by positively acknowledging others. Not only will you enjoy feeling more connected, but you increase your odds of finding friends or maybe even love. And the positive reactions will further enhance your appreciation for yourself, others, and the connection between us all. Whatever you do, though, Just be true to you and enjoy the view.